we are off to the races. Hi, I'm DINO LALLI.
And I'm Lauren Nelson. It's quarter horse season here at Remington Park in Oklahoma City. This is one of the top quarter horse meets in the world and one of America's finest racing facilities. And it's also a terrific place to enjoy a meal while you watch the racing, and you can't beat the price. We'll tell you more about that coming up.
They're about to saddle up in the paddock here at Remington, but we're headed down the track to a destination that train lovers are sure to appreciate.
And it has easy access to many of our interstates and to Route 66. DEANNE, STEIN, and videographer Brian Boone take us to 1925 Red Caboose in Jones.
For Steve and Jennifer Webster, this secluded 5-acre farm in Jones was just the ticket.
The city is just so close, but you feel like you're just out in the middle of nowhere.
The historic train caboose sitting on the property didn't derail their dreams of country living. In fact, it turned out to be a bonus.
There's just so much history here.
Right.
You know, you feel like you step back in time.
Are you a train buff?
I am now. We've learned a lot about cabooses.
In its heyday, the caboose chugged along the Chicago, Burlington, and Quincy Railroad line from 1925 until it was retired in 1955. The previous owners bought the historic rail car and transported it to the property in 1994. Really, the previous owners did all the work.
Oh yeah. We didn't have to put nearly as much work as they did. They stripped this thing down to, bare bone.
They left much of the original mechanics underneath and the passenger handrails. The Websters transformed the inside into a cozy space for their guests, complete with a queen bed and a TV with an assortment of train-themed movies. Other amenities include a microwave, coffee machine, refrigerator, and a bathroom complete with a hot shower. But you'll still see some remnants of the past with this original sink and the elevated seat the crew used to keep watch.
I think it's cool to say that we've had people from Japan, New Zealand, Australia, and then of course we've had our guests staying the nights from Oklahoma City.
And they showed up while we were still here.
Hello, Alita. Hi, I'm Steve Webster.
This mom surprised her twin boys with a stay inside the caboose.
Little guy, look up here. They have been asking to literally sleep on a train and go to the bathroom on a train, play on a train.
And now they can do it all, but immediately got sidetracked by all the books and toys.
The inside is good. I like that you can see the history here. So that's what I wanted to see was the history the most.
During your stay here, you can also experience the wildlife out here, along with interactions with Steve's pets, including Kevin Bacon here, who likes to be scratched behind the ears.
He's adorable. He's just the best pig ever. And
friendly. So don't be alarmed if you see Kevin roaming around the property with the free-range chickens.
He loves chickens. He thinks he's a chicken. He lives with the chickens, he sleeps with the chickens, and he eats with the chickens. Just really amazing.
He just loves all the attention in return.
It's exciting. I hope they enjoy it. I'm sure that they will.
It doesn't really matter if you like trains or not. It's hard not to have a good time.
Steve says whether you're enjoying nature or just relaxing in the caboose, his Airbnb is your ticket for a unique experience.
You're not going to find a caboose at the end of a train anymore, so you need to come stay with us.
At the Route 66 Red Caboose Airbnb in Jones, I'm DeAnne Stein for Discover Oklahoma.
The 1925 Red Caboose in Jones near Route 66 is convenient to both the Turner Turnpike and I-35. You can find their website at travelok.com/Red Caboose.
Just a few miles as the crow flies from the Red Caboose is a great place to have some summer fun, on the water and in the air.
Augustus Cook and his dad, videographer Chris Cook, gave it a whirl.
Today I'm at one of the hidden gems of Oklahoma, the UCO Boathouse at Arcadia Lake. And boy, did they have some fun things to do. Let's go take a look. But before we can get out on the water, we have to get suited up in a personal flotation device, also known as a life jacket.
So when we put our life jackets on, they go up over your head. And you got 2 buckles, 2 on your right side, a big one in the middle, a small one underneath. Got this entire cove that you can go in, over to our orange buoys over there, the swim area, over to that, and we just kind of draw a line across the middle of the lake, and you can head out to this entire side of the lake, out and about, and enjoy that entire area over there.
After you're strapped in, you can take your pick of kayaking or stand-up paddleboarding as you make your way down to the water. And once you're on the dock, you get instructions on the ins and outs of paddling, and then you're set to go. The dock is also ADA accessible, so paddling here truly is available to anyone of any level.
If you were to come in a wheelchair, you could come down our dock straight down here in the wheelchair and transfer from your chair to our bench, and you can slide across all the way in, and it's got varying levels so that you can go down and then transfer right in to the boat easily.
It's great. It's like a little hidden gem. You know, I don't think enough people know about it.
Right.
And especially when you have little ones that are always up for adventure, it's great, it's accessible.
And it's cheap.
And it's cheap, yeah.
Cheap, fun day for the kids, for families to come out and do something. So, I mean, under 10 is free, so it's a lot of fun, a lot of new adventure.
Aside from the water, the boathouse boasts mountain biking, a ropes course, and an arboreal climbing system. But since I'm a bit of a thrill seeker, the zip line is definitely what caught my attention first.
First zip of the day, zipping Gus in 3, 2, 1. Have fun, brother.
And it was pretty incredible. I've been on a few zip lines in my time, and this one was one of the best. The initial drop is thrilling, and the speed that you get by the end is pretty exhilarating. And not to mention the great view of Arcadia Lake from the top. But that's not all. At the bottom there are a few great challenges you can work on.
This is what we call our swinging log. We use this in our team building activities with groups that come out here. And the focus of this one is goal setting and keeping your eyes ahead on the target at hand.
It was not the fall.
They also have some fun and engaging team building activities that really will test your skills at working together.
And so it's called the whale watch, and the objective is for you to get your entire group up on it. You have to stay on top of it, no jumping off or running off the sides, but as a group you have to work together to balance it and get all four corners off the ground and sing through Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Yeah!
But if relaxing and grilling in the great outdoors is more your type of team building, you can do that too, with one of the most impressive cooking setups I've ever seen.
You gotta tell me, what are we working with here?
Well, this is our smoker that we use for corporate events. We use for outings that come out here. We take it out on campus. This side is all gas. It has 2 gas lines that can run through here. And that side is an actual charcoal and a smoker part.
So from paddleboards and kayaks to team building, zip lines, and mountain bikes, if you're looking for a great way to get outdoors and get engaged while staying pretty close to town, I have to recommend the UCO Boathouse at Arcadia Lake. For Discover Oklahoma, I'm Augustus Cook.
The University of Central Oklahoma Boathouse in Edmond is also easily accessible from I-35, I-44, and Route 66. Find their website at travelok.com/UCO Boathouse.
Up next, a shop in Tulsa that is cultivating people as well as plants.
You can get your garden fix and make a difference in somebody's life. That's coming up.
Then Oklahoma grown, Oklahoma crafted, Oklahoma pickled. Find it all at the Little Orange Barn.
Yeah, I've tried almost everything in here probably at some point, and they're all delicious.
Be right back.
What's inside our free Oklahoma travel guide? Artistry for all 5 senses, magic around every bend, and powerful waves of inspiration. Order or download yours at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma, coming to you from Remington Park in Oklahoma City, home of one of the top meets in quarter horse racing.
We're upstairs now in the Silks restaurant, and have we got a deal for you.
Every Thursday night until the last weekend in May, it's the Silks dinner for 2. That includes a couple of entrees plus an appetizer and dessert to share, a racing program, and 2 free $5 bets, all for $25.
Remington also offers a Henry Hudson's, a Bricktown brewery, and several other food concessions.
Plus a skybox experience you can enjoy as well. Parking and admission, as always, are free.
Next weekend is Derby Day here at Remington, as everybody comes to watch not only the live quarter horse racing, but the Kentucky Derby as well. Everyone wears a hat on Derby Day, so I'm ready.
I like that, but right now we're going to gallop to a destination in Tulsa that is growing jobs for people with disabilities. Julie Chen and videographer Chris Cook visit a shop in Tulsa where some amazing employees are thriving right along with the plants they care for.
You want to put it in the cart for me?
Sure.
Thank you.
At a New Leaf, you'll find annuals and perennials, hanging baskets and succulents. But this garden center grows more than plants. This is a place where people bloom.
Feels great. It makes me happy and makes me just get along with everybody because I love everybody working here.
Ashley is one of more than 350 individuals served by a New Leaf. The long-standing local nonprofit teaches life skills and job training to adults with disabilities.
Got it.
Well, a New Leaf is an agency that supports people with disabilities so that they can work independently, live independently. It's all about independence.
Garden centers like this one are the root of a New Leaf's programs. Kim's been working here for 2 years.
It's actually changed dramatically. Like, I had no self-confidence. Now I have a lot of self-confidence and working with people and having respect for myself that I didn't have then.
The first time when I got my first paycheck, I was so excited because I just get to, have fun and help out.
Most of the plants sold here are locally grown in a New Leaf's nearby greenhouses.
They grow the flowers, and if we bring flowers in, they maintain the flowers, and they'll also help you take your flowers or your purchases to your car, and it's just a great opportunity for them to earn a living and for you to purchase flowers from a nonprofit in town that has everything you need.
Yeah, they're very healthy plants, and they've taken really good care of them. They're out here every day, checking the water and making sure that they're not overwatered or underwatered and that they're healthy, and they pick off the leaves that are brown.
I've always had great luck with plants from a New Leaf.
A New Leaf also offers private plant and flower arranging parties. Customers can book the party here at the greenhouse or wherever they like, and a design expert will come and help you make a beautiful arrangement. In addition to fresh plants, a New Leaf also grows fresh vegetables at Blooming Acres, its community-supported garden.
We grow about 3 acres worth of produce, and if you want to buy a share, you just call us up and you sign up for a share, like a family of 4 or a petite share. It's only my husband and I, so I'd probably ask for a petite share. And then every week our clients will deliver a bag of fresh vegetables to your house.
You can also buy gifts here and shop for seasonal selections like Valentine's roses, Easter lilies, and poinsettias.
Anytime you think about a garden or plants or flowers, think about us and we'll work with you, and our clients will work with you to fulfill whatever need you need.
A New Leaf Garden Center, where you can purchase plants with purpose.
It's great. I mean, I enjoy being able to shop locally, and I enjoy being able to shop where I know that my money's going a little bit further, even to benefit others and good groups like a New Leaf.
I would like to thank everybody that's came out and supported us.
And what would you say to the folks who haven't been out here yet?
Come on out here.
In Broken Arrow, I'm Julie Chin, discovering Oklahoma.
A New Leaf is on Elm Street in Broken Arrow, and you can find out more about shopping there or how to support the program at travelok.com/New Leaf. You know, that story just makes me feel better about the world and the bet that I just made.
Did it not go well?
No, I put money on a horse to come in at 10-1, and he did, but I didn't win anything.
Oh no, why?
Because the other horses came in at 12:30.
We're coming back in about 60 seconds with more of Discover Oklahoma, including a shop where OSU fans will love the predominant color and all Okies can enjoy what's inside.
Then I'm off to my hometown of McAlester to tell you about a new restaurant cooking up chicken worth crossing the road for. We will be right back.
The free Oklahoma Outdoor Guide is your North Star, lighting your way to jaw-dropping beauty and heart-pumping adventure. Order or download yours today at travelok.com.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. It's almost post time at Remington Park in Oklahoma City.
Watching the quarter horses thunder by is a great way to spend a spring evening.
There is just such a sense of excitement here at Trackside and so many families. This is just a great atmosphere.
It really is. But right now we're headed to the town of Bristow to visit a barn, which seems pretty appropriate.
And that's where a couple of guys created a shop that Jason Grubbs and videographer Chris Cook found, and it is darn well worth the visit, especially if you love Oklahoma-made products.
Shopping at the Little Orange Barn in Bristow is about as local as you can get.
She works very hard at making sure that she provides stuff from the area. So that's what I like. I try to do as much local as I can.
It's the perfect place to find Oklahoma-grown gifts for yourself, family, or friends.
We want to have things that you can't get anywhere else.
Owners Marla and P.D. Woolery say in just minutes you can have a basket full of goodies.
You can just grab a little bit of everything, make your own basket.
That's what's great about it. I can call Marla and say, hey, I need a gift basket in 15 minutes, and swing by and she has it ready and we're out the door.
It's very unique, very local. It's neat to be able to say, yes, we provided it from Oklahoma.
The Bristow couple opened their shop in 2017. They started out by selling their own products. PD does woodworking, while crafts, candles, and baked goods are made by Marla.
I've always liked tinkering with woodworking. My father did it, and I kind of learned from him.
Furniture, wood games like cornhole, and charcuterie boards. PD says you can order them plain or custom.
You can put your company's name on it, use it for advertising. You can put your name on it. Give it to people for Christmas, put their names on it.
Talk about local. All this wood is from right around Bristow. Each one of them a unique design, including this one he made for the crew here at Discover Oklahoma, made out of black walnut.
Yeah, it's all local lumber. A lot of it from around Bristow, some of it from around surrounding communities.
The barn is also filled with products from other Oklahomans. The soups, dips, and spices are from Scott Farms in Piedmont.
We just did the cheesy baked potato, and I'm going to buy another one because my husband loved it. I'll probably be doing some of those for Christmas gifts.
The local honey from Ada.
He actually drives the honey up here every time we give him a call and say, we're getting low on honey. And then he picks up our sorghum for us as well, and that's in Talala.
Sip on some sweet treats from a fellow Bristow resident.
And she makes my coffee creamer bombs and also the hot chocolate bombs, which are very popular at Christmas and Valentine's Day.
This table full of Little Orange Barn labeled mason jars are gluten and preservative free. Find pickles, candied jalapenos, even barbecue sauce.
Chow chow and salsa. Our hot seller is peach salsa right now.
Yeah, I've tried almost everything in here probably at some point, and they're all delicious.
On Saturdays, Marla makes her lob tarts, short for Little Orange Barn Tart.
It's a baked pie with our fruit conserves inside, and then I make the homemade frosting that goes on top.
Aside from all the great local products, you'll find the store warm and welcoming.
We tried to create an environment that is homey, and they like to spend time in here and just kind of chill out and be able to find things that they can't find in a regular store.
In Bristow, I'm Jason Grubbs for Discover Oklahoma.
The Little Orange Barn is on the west side of Bristow between I-44 and Route 66, and they're now hosting a craft fair the last Saturday of every month through November. You can find them at travelok.com/Orange Barn.
While you're in Bristow, check out the Crossroads Diner. You can watch our story about that great little diner and just about every other story we've ever done on our YouTube page or discoveroklahomatv.com.
Up next, we're headed to Lollyland, Dino's hometown of McAlester.
There I will introduce you to a new restaurant dedicated to mouth-watering chicken. It's called the Yardbird. That's next on Discover Oklahoma.
Make a date with the great outdoors with the Oklahoma State Parks app. Explore trails, discover events, get deals, book lodging, campsites, and more. Download the Oklahoma State Parks app. Experience a state of wonder.
Welcome back to Discover Oklahoma. The horses are headed for the gate here at Remington Park, and they're about to be galloping by in just a few minutes.
All right, so while we wait, let me take you down to my part of the world, to McAlester, where I grew up, because I am so excited to share with you this great restaurant. It's called the Yardbird. Two things drove Joe Martin to open the Yardbird. The first was he wanted to play records.
And then I just wanted it to be, like Southern, good cooking. I wanted it to taste kind of like my childhood.
Joe has done such a good job of combining the right culinary ingredients with the dash of homemade childhood sensations. Of course, lots of chicken, and you get customers who fondly remember eating at Grandma's house.
Well, it kind of takes me back to my childhood, being at Grandma's house, because it's all homemade stuff.
While you can find vegetarian options along with beef on the menu here, today's special was pot roast. In fact, chicken is the star.
Sauces are very important here, and like there's this sauce we call the Dirty Bird sauce, and I won't tell you anything about what's in it other than it's delightfully spicy. And so we have the Dirty Bird sandwich, and it's rotisserie chicken, red onion, bacon, pepper jack cheese, and it is got the Dirty Bird sauce on it on a brioche bun, and it is fantastic, and I would say that's probably our #1 seller.
Chicken is grilled, fried, but the rotisserie is the main method for, well, keeping everything moving slowly, methodically, after which kitchen staff like savory surgeons pick off the chicken down to the bone. But you cannot beat that rotisserie.
It's the best way to cook a chicken. It's juicy, it's great, it's a mess, it's amazing.
And then there are the homemade biscuits.
And then we also make our own biscuits here, and we do biscuit sliders, and we've got a honey mustard, we've got a barbecue ranch, and our Dirty Bird, again, it's the shining star of this place, I think. So, you know, biscuit sliders, our wings are great.
Those biscuit sliders are packed with flavor. The same goes for the wings, and on the lighter side, their salads are outstanding, and one is big enough to feed a couple of people. The cornbread salad will make your mouth happy, as will their skillet mac and cheese. The chicken and dumplings reminded me of my own childhood growing up right here in McAlester.
The soul of a town like this is not on the highway, it's in the downtown. And we would not be in business if it was not for this community coming together and supporting us. And like, it's very humbling.
Joe is proud of his staff, many of whom have been with him for years, and his sister Jessica is a driving force who keeps Joe on track.
We go hard for the food, you know. We want it to be as good for you as we would want it to be for us, and definitely it is. We want to make sure it's pretty, tastes good, smells good, looks good, everything. So our chicken is made with all the love in the world. It's not something that comes in frozen or pre-cooked or anything.
The best in McAlester. I don't care what it is, his meatloaf, his fish, his whatever it is, it's delicious all the time, every day, no matter when.
Pat also bakes the desserts for the Yardbird. Today's special was lemon cake. For Joe Martin at the Yardbird, this is a place where all of his creative calculations have come together with wonderful results. The passion for cooking and food in general he carries from his childhood can be experienced firsthand, and it's all kind of mystical.
You put things together, and with the right amount of magic, it just happens.
You can find the Yardbird in downtown McAlester online at travelok.com/Yardbird. Thanks to the fine folks here at Remington Park for hosting us this week.
Don't forget to grab your hat and head back out here next Saturday for Derby Day.
And if you are coming back to the track, be sure to set your DVR to record the show, because we're going to take you inside Oklahoma City's opulent new destination, the completely renovated First National Center.
I'll take you bowling at a place right out of the Brady Bunch.
And I'll take you hiking at a place right out of a John Wayne movie.
Plus hand-cut steaks, cabbage rolls, and tabbouleh at one of Oklahoma's legendary Lebanese steakhouses you may have missed. So until next time, remember,
there's always something thrilling to discover in Oklahoma. Wow.